Every day, countless spiritual teachers and manifestation gurus repeat the same advice: keep your vibration high and the universe will deliver. Yet, has this approach truly worked for you? Or have you found yourself feeling guilty whenever you experience perfectly normal human emotions like frustration, sadness, or uncertainty, believing these feelings are sabotaging your manifestation efforts? Have you ever felt exhausted trying to maintain that high vibration everyone says you need for manifestation, as if your dreams would only come true if you somehow managed to stay permanently positive, joyful, and zen-like, regardless of life's challenges? What if I told you this approach has been misleading you all along? Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist and consciousness researcher, discovered something extraordinary through his extensive studies. What we perceive as reality isn't some fixed external structure existing independently of us. Rather, it's a continuous projection of our mental field, a reflection of the beliefs, patterns, and programming installed in our consciousness. Has this ever happened to you? You've tried to maintain positive thoughts all day, only to feel like a failure when life's challenges triggered negative emotions. Jung's research suggests that this approach misunderstands how our minds actually shape our reality. Stay with me until the end of this video, because I'm about to share something that might completely transform your approach to creating the life you desire. The truth is, manifestation doesn't require constant emotional policing or forced positivity. It demands something far simpler and more authentic. But before we begin, please hit the like button and let me know where in the world you're watching from today. It's always fascinating seeing who's joining us from around the world. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. The world you experience is more malleable than you realize. Your perceptions, opportunities, relationships, and circumstances aren't random or separate from you. They're intimately connected to the contents of your consciousness. But here's where most manifestation teachings go wrong. They focus on the surface-level emotional states rather than addressing the deeper programming that truly shapes your experience. What you're about to discover might surprise you. A specific state of consciousness that opens a direct doorway to your subconscious mind, allowing for profound reprogramming without the need for constant emotional management. This natural gateway occurs every single day, yet most people completely overlook its transformative potential. Imagine having access to the source code of your reality, a way to rewrite limiting beliefs and install new possibilities without the exhausting effort of maintaining artificial positivity. This method doesn't require you to deny your authentic emotional experience or pretend to be happy when you're not. Instead, it works with your natural mental processes, creating change at a fundamental level that affects everything you experience. This approach to manifestation has created what I call a positivity paradox in our spiritual journey. When we're constantly told that our vibration must remain high to attract what we desire, manifestation becomes an emotional obligation rather than a natural process of creation. Think about it. How many times have you caught yourself suppressing genuine feelings of frustration, sadness, or uncertainty because you feared they would lower your vibration and block your manifestations? This mindset creates a hidden conflict within us. On one side, we have our authentic human experience with its full spectrum of emotions. On the other, we have this acquired belief that only certain emotions are manifestation-friendly. The result? Internal discord that actually intensifies the very negative feelings we're trying to avoid. It's a revelation that changes everything when you truly grasp it. The path to transformation isn't paved with forced positivity. It's lined with self-acceptance and alignment. Carl Jung discovered through his extensive research that our emotional states aren't inherently good or bad for manifestation. What truly matters is the coherence between our conscious intentions and our subconscious programming. Without this alignment, manifestation becomes an uphill battle, regardless of how high we try to vibrate. Consider this hidden truth. Emotions like sadness, anger, or fear aren't obstacles to manifestation. They're messengers providing valuable information about our internal landscape. When we honor these emotions instead of suppressing them, we gain profound insights about what needs to be addressed in our subconscious mind. This authentic acknowledgement is actually the first step toward genuine alignment. The most powerful manifestations occur not when we're in a state of constant ecstasy, but when we're in a state of deep congruence. When our conscious desires are in harmony with our subconscious beliefs, when our words match our true feelings, when our actions reflect our authentic values, that's when reality begins to reshape itself around us. This alignment creates a resonant field that naturally attracts experiences matching our true vibrational signature. But here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Rather than forcing yourself to feel perpetually joyful, focus instead on planting clear intentions during specific receptive states. These are moments when your mind naturally becomes more open to reprogramming, particularly during the transition between wakefulness and sleep. In these liminal spaces, the conscious mind's resistance softens, allowing new beliefs to take root in fertile subconscious soil. Imagine the impact this approach could have on your manifestation practice. Instead of exhausting yourself maintaining artificial emotional states throughout the day, you simply need to utilize these natural windows of receptivity. This is where the real magic happens, not in constant emotional management, but in strategic mental programming during these special states of consciousness. Now, I want to go even deeper into this topic by exploring exactly what happens in your brain during these receptive states and how you can leverage this knowledge to completely transform your manifestation practice. The journey toward your desired reality becomes remarkably simpler when you understand the neurological basis of how your mind creates your experience. If this approach to manifestation resonates with you on a deeper level than the just be positive advice you've heard before, write in the comments, alignment over artificial positivity. The key to effective manifestation lies in understanding these special states of consciousness that occur naturally in your daily cycle. The most powerful of these is what scientists call the hypnagogic state, that magical threshold between being fully awake and falling asleep. Think of it as a secret doorway that opens each night, a natural portal where the analytical, critical mind begins to quiet down while the creative, receptive subconscious awakens. Carl Jung's groundbreaking research revealed something fascinating about this liminal space. As your brain transitions from beta waves, active thinking, to alpha and then theta waves, your neuronal field, the very structure that shapes your perception of reality, becomes extraordinarily receptive to mental inputs. It's almost like the firewall between your conscious and subconscious mind temporarily lowers its defenses, allowing new programming to enter without the usual resistance. The revelation here is profound. During this twilight state, everything you think, visualize, and feel isn't merely a passing thought. It's a seed being planted directly into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind. And it's from this hidden mental garden that your external reality grows. Most people squander this powerful moment each night, unknowingly programming more of what they don't want by carrying worries, fears, and problems into this receptive state. The journey of transformation begins when you recognize this opportunity and consciously direct it. Imagine the impact of using these precious moments to install new beliefs, visualize desired outcomes, and generate emotions aligned with your intentions. Your brain doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's vividly imagined during this state. It simply absorbs and begins to manifest. Behind the scenes of manifestation is a fascinating neurological process. Your brain is constantly filtering millions of bits of information, deciding what to bring to your attention based on what it believes is important. When you repeatedly program new beliefs during the hypnagogic state, you're essentially reconfiguring this filtering system. Over time, your mind begins to notice opportunities, connections, and possibilities it previously filtered out because they didn't match your old belief structure. If you found value in this approach to manifestation, hit that subscribe button to join our community of conscious creators. I share powerful techniques that simplify your spiritual practice while deepening your results. This mindset shift creates a ripple effect. As your perception changes, your decisions change. As your decisions change, your actions change. As your actions change, your results change. It's a cascade of transformation that begins with those precious moments between wakefulness and sleep. The beauty is that you don't need to force this process. You simply need to utilize a natural window that opens every single night. What makes this approach so powerful is its effortlessness. Unlike maintaining a constant high vibration, which requires continuous emotional management, this method works with your body's natural rhythms and states. It's about strategic input at key moments rather than constant effort. The subconscious responds to repetition, emotion, and clarity, not to duration or intensity of focus. Let's explore how specific frequencies in the brain create different states of consciousness and how you can harness these frequencies to accelerate your manifestation practice beyond what most people think possible. If you've ever noticed that insights or solutions often come to you right before falling asleep, type hypnagogic insights in the comments below. Understanding how to harness the hypnagogic state requires mastering what Carl Jung identified as the transformative triad of manifestation: words, emotion, and breath. These three elements work together to create a powerful symphony of change within your neurological system. Words aren't merely symbols, they're actual codes that, when repeated with intention, forge new neural pathways in your brain. When you state, "I attract abundance effortlessly," you're not just speaking, you're literally rewiring your neural circuitry. But here's the revelation that changes everything. Words alone are like empty vessels. They need the alchemical power of emotion to bring them to life. When you genuinely feel the truth of what you're affirming, when your body experiences the certainty that this new reality is already yours, something remarkable happens. Your entire biochemistry shifts. The electromagnetic field of your heart expands, your nervous system recalibrates. This emotional embodiment is what transforms a mere statement into a powerful command for your subconscious. The third element of this triad, breath, acts as the bridge between mind and body, between conscious intention and subconscious acceptance. Deep, rhythmic breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, creating a state of receptive calm. This physiological shift is crucial because it allows your body to enter a state of coherence, where mental commands, emotional state, and physical response align in perfect harmony. In this state of internal congruence, manifestation occurs naturally, almost effortlessly. The journey to mastery involves integrating these three elements into a simple yet profound practice. Imagine sitting quietly before sleep, taking slow, deep breaths that calm your entire system, repeating words that reflect your desired reality, while genuinely feeling the emotional signature of that new experience. This creates a powerful circuit of energy that bypasses the critical mind and speaks directly to the subconscious, the true architect of your reality. One of the most liberating mindset shifts in this process is understanding that reprogramming your subconscious doesn't require dramatic emotional catharsis or painful confrontations with your past. The hidden truth is that limiting beliefs, those invisible scripts telling you what's possible or impossible, are simply mental programs that can be replaced through consistent, gentle repetition in receptive states. Research in neuroplasticity reveals something fascinating. 6 repetitions of a positive affirmation spoken with intention in a relaxed state have the power to break through unconscious resistance. 6, not 20, not 50, just 6 repetitions with presence and feeling. This discovery transforms the reprogramming process from an exhausting marathon into a brief, pleasant ritual. Your brain naturally reorganizes around what you consistently feed it, not what you force upon it. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity and accessibility. Instead of analyzing childhood traumas or engaging in complex visualization exercises, you simply create a small window of presence each night where you plant new seeds of belief. Over time, old limiting patterns naturally lose strength because they're no longer being reinforced, while new neural pathways, rooted in your chosen affirmations, become stronger and more dominant. Let's explore how the element of detachment creates the perfect environment for these seeds to flourish, and why trying to control every detail of how your desires manifest can actually prevent them from appearing. If you're ready to replace struggle with simplicity in your manifestation practice, type effortless reprogramming in the comments below. There's a profound paradox at the heart of effective manifestation that Carl Jung identified in his research. The more desperately you cling to a desire, the more you push it away. This revelation fundamentally changes how we approach the entire process. When you desire something with anxiety, with that gnawing feeling that you need it to feel complete or secure, you're unwittingly broadcasting a frequency of lack. Your energy says, "I don't have this, and I'm not okay without it." And the universe responds to that underlying vibration, not to your words. The journey of transformation requires understanding the subtle but crucial difference between clear intention and desperate attachment. True manifestation thrives in an atmosphere of lightness, a calm, centered certainty that what you desire is already in motion, already yours, on an energetic level. This state of being doesn't come from forced positivity, but from genuine trust in the underlying order of existence. This trust creates a fascinating shift in your energy field. When you release the tight grip of control, when you stop obsessing over the when, the how, and the specific form your manifestation must take, something magical happens. The pathway clears, resistance dissolves, your energy becomes an invitation rather than a demand. And paradoxically, this state of detached clarity often accelerates the manifestation process dramatically. Think of it like planting a seed in your garden. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You don't stand over it, anxiously, monitoring every moment of its development. You plant it with intention, provide the right conditions, and then trust the innate intelligence of nature to do what it knows how to do. This is the mindset of masterful manifestation, purposeful action combined with patient trust. The revelation here isn't about abandoning your desires, it's about holding them differently. It's about nurturing your vision while simultaneously releasing the pressure around it. This balance creates a powerful field of magnetic attraction rather than desperate pursuit. The universe responds not to your need, but to your certainty, not to your anxiety, but to your calm knowing. Now let's bridge this philosophical understanding with practical application through a simple yet profound nighttime ritual that integrates everything we've discussed. As you prepare for sleep each night, you have the opportunity to enter that receptive hypnagogic state with deliberate intention. Begin by creating a calm environment. Reduce visual and auditory stimuli, dim the lights, and disconnect from devices that stimulate your nervous system. Lie comfortably and take 3 slow, deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Feel your body relaxing with each breath, your mind quieting, your energy settling. In this receptive state, choose one clear affirmation that embodies your desired reality. Something like, "I am naturally attracting abundance in all forms," or "Every day, in every way, my life unfolds with grace and ease." Repeat this affirmation 6 times, either aloud or mentally, while simultaneously visualizing yourself already experiencing this reality. The crucial element is to genuinely feel the emotion associated with this new reality. The satisfaction, the gratitude, the peace of knowing it's already yours. This emotional signature is what imprints the new pattern into your neurological system. Then, simply allow yourself to drift into sleep while holding this feeling, carrying it with you into the deeper realms of consciousness. Let's explore how consistency with this simple practice creates compound effects over time, and why the quality of your attention matters more than the quantity of your effort. If this approach to manifestation feels more authentic and sustainable than what you've tried before, type "peaceful certainty" in the comments below. As you integrate this practice into your nightly routine, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your perception, opportunities you might have missed before, synchronicities that seem almost orchestrated, and an inner knowing that you're aligned with something greater than yourself. This journey of manifestation isn't about forcing reality to bend to your will through constant positivity. It's about harmonizing your conscious desires with your subconscious patterns during those precious moments of receptivity. I create these videos because I believe we've overcomplicated manifestation, turning it into something stressful when it should feel natural and effortless. If this approach resonates with you, if you're ready to replace struggle with simplicity in your manifestation practice, I'd love to continue this journey together. Subscribe to join our community of conscious creators who are discovering that true transformation happens not through force, but through alignment. If this video has offered you a new perspective on manifestation, take a moment to give it a like. It helps. Others discover this message who might be caught in the high vibration trap, feeling guilty for their natural emotions. And if you've made it all the way to the end, leave a comment saying, "I choose alignment over effort." I read every comment and would love to know your thoughts on this approach. There's a video right here about how to identify and dissolve your deepest limiting beliefs using this same hypnagogic state technique. It's the perfect next step in your manifestation journey. Click and continue exploring these powerful practices with me over there. I think you'll find it equally transformative. Until next time, remember that your greatest power lies not in constant positivity, but in those quiet moments of authentic alignment.